Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Welcome to our 2026 Kannaway Kick Off. We are thrilled to kick off the new year with this fantastic community. And we've put together an incredible lineup of speakers. And we have some exciting news to share, including a brand new cannabinoid, we're all very, very excited about this. And we've been waiting a long time for it. So let's just dive on in. First, I'm excited to introduce our host, Valerie Aloisio. And Valerie is a founding brand ambassador of Kannaway and a true global entrepreneur. She has quite literally traveled the world spreading the Kannaway mission of getting hemp in every home. And we are very lucky to have you here, Valerie. I really appreciate you hosting our 2026 kickoff tonight. Please take it away.
All right. Thank you, Jordan. And thank you for all you do at the corporate level to give us all the great tools that we need to build this incredible business in the marketing and operations. I totally appreciate you. Everyone, welcome to 2026 Kickoff Call. My name is Valerie Aloisio. I am a founding member, very proud founding member of Kannaway. I'm starting my 11th year, and it's been an incredible journey. I've been a professional in the network marketing industry for the past 25 years. Very proud about that. That's business, and Kannaway gave me the opportunity to travel the globe, work from home, be around my kids back when, and now they're beautiful young adults. And this business gave me that opportunity, and I am thrilled to be here representing Kannaway Global and certainly kicking off this USA 2026 year. I have the distinct honor and privilege to introduce our speaker, Dr. Stuart Titus, who is our honorary chairman and cannabis expert. I've known Stu now since day one. I sat in that boardroom almost 11 years ago, listening to him talk about everything that has been done to get hemp and CBD into the hands of everyone around the world. He has spoken in front of the World Health Organization, the United Nations, the US FDA, the European Parliament, the Japan Ministry of Health, and the list goes on. He is one of the foremost experts in this arena. I am very proud to call him our friend, our honorary chairman. And Dr. Titus, please take it away as we introduce this newest cannabinoid and product.
Well, Valerie, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, it's great to be with everyone for the Kannaway Kickoff 2026 webinar. And today we'll be introducing a new cannabinoid. This will be called the cannabis varin. And the varins are an interesting subclass of cannabis. So certainly to talk a little bit about the varins itself, a varin cannabinoid, technically known as varinolic cannabinoids. In this particular one, THCv, again, being a subfamily of cannabis compounds that are chemically distinct from the more common forms. The big distinguishing factor is the 3-carbon difference, as we call it. And unlike most cannabinoids that will have a 5-carbon tail or a chain at the very end, this particular molecule, THCv, is built with a shorter 3-carbon chain. This distinction, would be called a propyl chain or a propyl structure, is what gives the cannabinoids its unique functional properties versus the 5-chain, which is called a pentyl group. And here we can see these graph or chart of the biosynthesis and the various pathways that the varin forms of cannabinoids are developing from what's called varinolic acid. And you can see the biosynthesis would first take this particular acid precursor. The biosynthesis would then take it into CBG, the stem cell cannabinoid. From there, if it's a marijuana form of cannabis, it will take it into the THC realm and arena. If it's a hemp form, it'll take it into the CBD arena. And there are also CBD forms of varins. But here, as a pathway of making delta-9 THCV, as it's called. And down below on that graph, you will see the olativic acid, which is a normal pathway and the biosynthesis that the cannabis plant would then form many other cannabinoids, the more typical approach, but nonetheless, the varins are formed from a different precursor molecule, and thus it gives slightly different factors and benefits for the human body versus the typical cannabinoids. So now we can perhaps move on. Yes, so many well-known examples of the varin cannabinoids, tetrahydrocannabidivarin, as it's known. This varin structure, again, very similar to THC. This one, though, is non-psychoactive in low doses and certainly has differing effects on the human body than what THC does. Of course, unlike THC, which often stimulates appetite, THCv has been shown to suppress appetite and is also associated with energetic and a focused feeling within the body. So high THCv strains will often include various African sativa land races, and you can see them listed here. Many people do like the THCv flower. With our particular product, of course, we've developed a wonderful tincture. And to look more specifically at the chemical structure, for those of you who are familiar with analytical chemistry, you can see on the left THC with its 5-chain carbon chain tail, if you will, versus THCV over on the right, which has a 3 carbon chain tail. This is technically known. The 3-chain would be a propyl side chain versus the THC, which is a pentyl side chain. Both are considered alkylyl side chains as they represent the number of carbon atoms. So sometimes they're bonded also with a hydrogen atom, but these side chains are what really allows for psychoactivity, or for the THC molecule to bond very firmly to the CB1 receptor. THCV will not bond quite as strongly to the CB1 receptor, and thus it doesn't really have these psychoactive effects. So THCV, of course, is a phyto or a plant-based cannabinoid. It's becoming popular across North America, particularly within the cannabis market arena. But THCV has been reported to, number one, reduce blood sugar. And of course, it also acts as an appetite suppressant. There have been several studies, mostly preclinical lab rat studies, which certainly have earned THCV the very popular nickname of diet weed or skinny weed, if you will. There are a few human studies that have demonstrated this same effect, though, of course, with the upcoming Schedule 3, we look forward to many, many more human studies here. But certainly in terms of the lab rats and the early preclinical work, certainly this amazing reduction of blood sugar, the metabolic benefits, as well as the appetite suppressant effects really set this cannabinoid very much apart and distinct from other cannabinoids. THCV, although it's structurally very similar to THC, again has different distinct pharmacological activities and physiological effects. Again, lots depending on the dosing, etc. But overall, the metabolic effects of reducing blood sugar is the top-rated therapeutic intervention for any type of metabolic syndrome therapy. So certainly this has great application not only for appetite, but also to help the body's metabolic processes to work to a much higher level. So there's been a great amount of research, particularly a study published in the journal called Cannabis and Cannabinoid Research, summarizing the varinolic versus olativic acids and the formation of these varin cannabinoids, certainly showing appetite modulation, unlike THC, the delta-9 THC, which we're familiar with, which typically stimulates hunger and appetite. THCV is scientifically recognized for its ability to suppress appetite. Again, great metabolic support showing with the research that indicates THCV may assist in reducing blood sugar levels, offering a metabolic first approach to wellness. There are also tremendous neurological properties. Beyond metabolic support, THCv has demonstrated significant anti-epileptic properties in clinical studies and may well come forth as a nice other additional application for those young children suffering with epileptic seizure disorders. It also provides a very clear-headed profile, the anti-inflammatory properties, the ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, certainly cleaning out some of the toxicity within the brain, and particularly due to the shorter molecular tail, which we've talked about, really affects the endocannabinoid system differently than other plant-based cannabinoids, providing functional and non-sedating experience to the users. Again, here, a nice picture of the analytical chemistry. And in essence, THCv is a unique cannabinoid offering different effects and potential therapeutic uses as compared to the more famous THC, especially regarding appetite and metabolic health. Again, THC stimulates appetite. THCv will suppress your appetite. So the new Kannaway product here, known as KannaTrim, appetite suppressant, contains 1,200 milligrams of the new cannabinoid, THCv, and 600 milligrams of CBD. So great new product that we're very, very excited to be launching. Of course, the primary benefit here, advanced appetite suppressant benefits, and the secondary, the great metabolic processes, including sharp focus, clear mind, and the result would be mindful eating. And certainly we look forward to having this product in the hands of our brand ambassadors and hearing your anecdotal stories and testimony from people who are going to be using our wonderful new KannaTrim product. So again, the Canna Slim, if you will, the slim cannabinoid, KannaTrim, key statistics, again, 1,200 milligrams of THCv, curbing hunger signals, 600 milligrams of CBD. This is an isolate, pure, clean, very functional, zero sugar, so stimulant-free, and that's certainly something for a good daytime use to keep down those hunger pains as well. Very clean product, very potent, as well as target. The intentional CBD isolate formula, zero THC carry forward, no sedation, just pure mental clarity. The suggested use, and we'll serve, giving serving suggestions just in terms of people's overall body weight. So between 100 and 150 pounds, we might suggest one dropper full, which would give you 20 milligrams of THCv, and certainly, again, a good 10 milligrams of CBD. To 150 to 200 pounds, we might suggest two dropperfuls, and 200 pounds plus, we might suggest three dropperfuls. Generally, we want to start slow, adjust as needed. Generally, there's no real psychoactive effect at these relatively low levels and serving portions, but nonetheless, you might want to start just your first time with perhaps a half a dropper full, and assuming that that's well tolerated in the rest, then move up to the full dropper and then keep adding a half dropper till you find the right level that works nicely for you. I would not exceed 3 milliliters without consultation with your healthcare professional or someone more familiar with the THCv product, but certainly this will give a nice preliminary kind of a starting guide for people to begin their course of therapy using this wonderful new KannaTrim product. And of course, when to take this pre-meal, say 15 to 30 minutes before, particularly your largest meal of the day. Certainly very good for fasting friendly. You can take it with your morning coffee. Daytime only generally is suggested, best used before 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And certainly this should provide some wonderful benefit for many of our brand ambassadors. So here's a nice little timeline. It might take 1 to 3 days for initial appetite modulation, kind of an initial kind of getting to know you type of period as the body tends to accommodate and adjust. But between days 7 and 14 is when you're really going to see the great benefits. So very consistent outcomes and establish rhythm. Certainly, we believe daily use would create the very, very best results. And this product would certainly mix well with many of our other wonderful products within our family of company products here. Basically, this really combines very, very well, particularly for those of you going through the K detox program with targeted appetite support of KannaTrim to basically boost your body's response to the endocannabinoid system, and certainly would combine very, very well with other products. So please stay tuned later in the presentation for a special launch day discount to be announced again at the end of our presentation. I should probably also mention that for those of you who are drug tested, this will very likely, the metabolite could turn into something that you might very likely have a good chance to ping a positive reading on a drug screening. So if you're being drug tested, it's unfortunate for the moment. Hopefully that will change with Schedule 3, but nonetheless, this might not be the perfect product for you at this time if you're regularly drug tested for your job. For those who are not being drug tested, you won't have to worry about any other negative effects or anything, but just the metabolite. I just should mention that as a disclaimer. Otherwise, certainly couldn't be more excited about the new KannaTrim product, and I think it's going to be a very, very popular one in the Kannaway lineup. Well, I think we can turn it back over to Valerie and continue along with the rest of our presentation this
All right.
afternoon.
Thank you so much, Dr. Titus. I am so excited about this. I have been fortunate, a few of my colleagues on the line today, to have been test subjects for this new product. I started using it on January 1st. So this is day 14, and I started with one dropper full, and literally from that first or second day, next thing I knew, I would take it with my morning coffee. Next thing I knew, it was 1, 2 o'clock, and I didn't even have a hunger pain, you know? And that is very unlike me. So I absolutely love this. I have had a lot of mental clarity and focus, energy. This is, and of course, I take in combination of some of our other products for sure, but there's a notable difference because I'm such a user of our products. There's a notable difference by adding this to my diet. I have not changed anything. I am down 3 pounds since the first. And I haven't even started to try. I haven't even started getting into the workout routine, the whole thing. And that means that something is going on. So I am super excited about that. Thank you so much for getting this product over to us, Dr. Titus. Looking forward to seeing you real soon.
We look forward to it, Valerie. Thanks so much again.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now we get to introduce Melissa Temple-Agosta. She is a dear friend and colleague of mine. She was the very first person that sat with you, Dr. Titus, at that boardroom over 10 years ago, and she said yes. And together we started to build this company. Melissa is a skincare expert extraordinaire. She worked with the L'Oreal companies, as well as she created e-learning platforms for many companies, as well as program development. She has achieved one of the top ranks in our company and is well known all over the world for her amazing ability to train on these great products. So she is one of our lead trainers in the field. Melissa, thank you so much for being with us, and the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Valerie. Before I get into my topic, I just wanted to say that I too have been a test subject for the THCv product. And no one mentioned, I love the minty flavor, by the way. The minty flavor is so nice and refreshing in the morning and at midday. It's kind of got its own little pick-me-up aspect to it. So more to come on that, but we are so excited about it. And I'm here to talk to you about another topic. So let's take a look at Cannabis Beauty Defined. And there are a couple of reasons why we're talking about this today. We know we have this already in our existing catalog, but this beauty bundle is here to stay. And this beauty bundle is essential 3 steps for all skin. So if you have skin, you can use this, male, female, whoever you are, whatever age you are, you can use this bundle. So I just wanted to go quickly through the 3 steps of the bundle, and starting with our hemp and pro vitamin B5 cleanser. Now, this cleanser has recently been upgraded and it got a little makeover. And I'm really excited about that because it's just got this amazing texture. We always love the moussey feel. It's a very gentle, clean. And after working in skincare for over 20 years, I worked with a lot of medical and dermatological skincare brands and luxury brands. And texture is half the battle. If you like what you're using, you will do it every day. So it's important to be natural, and it's important for things to not have the toxic chemicals that a lot of our competitors' products have in them. And you see here that we don't have any artificial ingredients, parabens, or fragrances. But on top of that, people have to love what they're using. So I love the care that Kannaway has taken in terms of formulation, especially all of those years ago when I went to San Diego with Valerie to meet Dr. Titus and some of the people at Kannaway. The skincare impressed me, and I thought, wow, okay, some of these ingredients, by the way, are found in some of the most high-end luxury products, but we've removed all of the yucky stuff that you don't want from those. So an enhanced ingredient power, clean and gentle, and it's very synergistic because it's nourishing while you're washing your face. If you wear makeup, it will remove makeup. But if you don't wear makeup, it'll just clean your skin, and you can use this morning and night. So that's the first step of the routine. Let's take a look at the second one. This is the key, the hemp and dragon's blood serum. And I know if you're new to Kannaway, you're probably thinking, what is dragon's blood and why do I want that on my skin? It's actually a sap from the Croton lecheri tree. And this sap is red, so that's where it got its name. But this sap is amazing in terms of anti-aging. It's anti-inflammatory, it's antioxidant, it's very powerful. And we pair that with a lot of other amazing ingredients. You see here that it has vitamin C, and some of the claims, the age-defying results are refining pores, smoothing wrinkles, diminishing signs of premature aging, brightens and firms the skin. Part of that is also due to the fact that there is a peptide in this formula that is very sought after, and it's called the acetylhexapeptide 8. And it's something where it can relax expression lines. That's something that most people have to go get injections for. I don't choose to do that, but some people do, and that's okay. But you might get some great benefits from this instead, and it's all natural and very safe. The other thing that's in this, that's in some very popular antioxidant serums today, is called ferulic acid, and that comes from some natural foods. And it's also very popular because it boosts the power of vitamin C, and we know that's a very protective antioxidant that everybody needs. And again, a very clean formulation here. No dyes, no fragrances or parabens. Okay, and the third step of the routine, and by the way, you can mix the serum and the moisturizer together. I always call that a little cosmetic cocktail, a pump of each, and you get it on so that, you don't have to think about the fact that I have to put something on and let it absorb and then another thing. And there are some brands that teach that, and there are some people that love that ritual, and that's okay. But if you're in a hurry, just get it on. It's better than not getting it on. And the reason for that is, especially with this moisturizer, this has a particular type of vitamin C, and there is also some of it in the serum. It's a vitamin C ester, and it's an oil-soluble vitamin C. Most vitamin C in skincare is water-soluble, so our pores don't really like it as well. It doesn't penetrate as deeply or work as effectively. Our skin cells are made of lipids. So it makes sense that lipids love lipids, right? Like likes like. In this case, it's not like magnets. So that's very important to know that we have a very specialized form of vitamin C. I recently the last company that I worked for had a vitamin C that was similar and very high-end spa brand. And so very important to know that we have high quality ingredients here. This is not just natural skincare, because a lot of natural skincare doesn't do anything. And that's the problem with it. If you go buy a Burt's Bees or something like that, it's safe, but it's not really doing anything to help you. It might feel good on the surface, but it's not really able to penetrate because it's got a lot of waxes and things like that. And our formulations, especially with the herbal blend that runs as a thread throughout all three, enables our products to work powerfully and very effectively. And you see here, it's got a bioavailability, and that's part of the story here. We want everything to be able to absorb. And I love that about this because even if you have an oily skin, this will absorb very quickly and not feel greasy on your skin. So, with that being said, let's look at what we've got here. This is an incredible price, $99.99 and 70 BV for this three-step system, and you're saving 30% on this bundle. This is something we usually just have as a holiday gift, available during the December timeframe or other special timeframes like Mother's Day. And we said, you know what? We need to have this all of the time because it's a nice add-on. If somebody's starting the K Detox bundle and that routine and starting to get their body in shape, well, guess what? The skin has to be looked after. Part of the detoxification process is those toxins are coming out of your pores. So you have to really take your skincare game up a notch. And we wanted to keep it very simple. And that headband is a lot of fun. So enjoy the bundle. Good luck with enjoying the skincare. If you've never tried it, make sure you check that out as soon as you can. And let me know if you have any questions in the chat. Thank you so much. Back to you, Valerie.
Thank you so much, Melissa. I absolutely love this skincare line. I have been using it faithfully ever since it came out. I don't know, 9 years or so. And I love it. And considering my age, I think it works very well.
Yes, it does.
Anyway, thank you so much. Bye for now. All right. Now we have our next speaker and speakers. Jeff and Debbie Lessard is here with us, and I couldn't be more thrilled because just like Melissa, it wasn't too far after that Jeff and Debbie came on board, and we started to just build the Hempire together, you know. And Jeff is an industry veteran of network marketing for over 30 years. He is a former stockbroker and a very successful owner of a landscape design company, and then made the decision to just go full-time into this industry. And I'm so grateful he has done that. Debbie, his wife, is a former nurse, retired nurse. She decided to focus her efforts and energies on the holistic and wellness world of health and well-being. She's one of our experts in the field. And we're just thrilled to have this dynamic duo couple with us here at Kannaway. So Jeff and Debbie, over to you.
Well, thank you, Val. Can you hear us okay?
Thank you, Val. Yes, very well.
Well, thank you very much, guys, and it's our pleasure to be here tonight. I will tell you guys, in the 30 years that we've been in this industry, you dream of products like KannaTrim. You literally, this is, to be at the precipice of this right now is being like in Steve Jobs' garage when they were talking about building Apple, him and Steve Wozniak. That's what Kannaway is. They are the innovators. They are the creators. And they did it once again. They did it with CBD, and now they've done it with the K Detox. And now, like Val and Melissa, Debbie and I have also been taking the KannaTrim, and it goes along with the detox even better. This round has been so much easier for me as far as like the food noise doesn't exist. So what is the K Detox? Well, first of all, what's causing the need for a K Detox? 10 years ago, Kannaway led the world in education when it comes to what's called clinical endocannabinoid deficiency syndrome. Well, what are we deficient in? Cannabinoids. What feeds them? These products. So Kannaway led the world in the solutions with the CBD, the CBG, the CBN. And here we are today, 10 years later. And once again, just like Apple, when Steve Jobs came back, Apple launched the Apple iPhone, the iPod, the Mac. They launched all these amazing products, and that was their best iteration. Well, Kannaway is about to go through it again, and that's why you've been invited here to participate and look at this. And now we add KannaTrim to this. It's like adding, remember all the lines that people, oh, I'm waiting for the next iPhone. That's what this is, guys. This is a dream come true. So what's the metabolic crisis and what's causing this? Basically, it's all the heavy metals, the toxins, the parasites, the free radicals, the plastics that are in everything that we're consuming, from air to water. So guess what? We know we have a problem. And if you go Google that, is the United States of America in a metabolic crisis? It will tell you, yes, Kannaway came up with the solution. And a solution, I may add, that's like nothing else in this entire world. It totally encompasses your entire body, starting with the endocannabinoid system, which is the conductor of the symphony. Yeah, you may have a bunch of accomplished musicians, but unless they have the conductor, well, that's the way all the other systems in the body rely on the endocannabinoid system and go, oh, now it makes sense why I don't have energy, I don't feel good, so on and so forth. You feed that endocannabinoid system and you add all the detox products, it's game on. So, risk factors. Well, you've got obesity, you've got the calorie issues, you've got people with smoking, diabetes, stress, sleep, activity. But here's what people don't know. These heavy metals and other toxins are literally backing up your system, where the lymphatic system can no longer push this stuff out. And now you see it coming out the skin. You hear of all these autoimmune diseases and cancers and deaths. Guys, like I said, Kannaway offered the solution, and here it sits. So as excited I am as about KannaTrim, I'm even more excited because the detox is going to keep people here, because they're going to understand the importance of their health once they get deeper into our company. So this is what the K-Detox 30 challenge looks like. You get 4 soaks, 2 bottles of roots and fruits, 2 muscadine, and then you get the CBD, which is the key. It is the star of the entire show, and this is the solution to a major problem. How big is that problem? By 2035, guys, the metabolic crisis is predicted to be a $4 trillion industry. That's the size of NVIDIA. That's the size of silver now. We're talking about massive industries, guys. That's how big this is going to become. And you're here in Bill Gates's or Steve Jobs' garage looking at this opportunity. So I hope you don't take this lightly, and your entry is incredibly low to be a part of this. All we need from you is a great transformation. Go share it with the world, because that KannaTrim, guys, it's a dream product. Yeah. It is going to literally be a rocket ship. So what are the benefits from the detox? Weight loss, boost energy levels, better sleep, improves mental clarity, reduces inflammation, and improves digestion. And I'll double down even further. There is no anti-aging products on the world that can do what this is, because your body's the miracle. These products put you back in alignment. Debbie's hair was turning gray. There was a whole silver lining here, and her hair's reversed. And now it's growing and getting longer. So we're seeing it, guys. People ask us all the time, how do you two in your mid-50s have so much energy? The body's the miracle, guys, and Kannaway figured out a solution to bring us back to the balance. So here's the rewards. Take the 30-day detox challenge. Share the experience with others on social media, in person, acquaintances, so on and so forth. Earn up an extra couple $1,000s just in sharing this program. Or if you just refer 3, you can get the products for free. So it's a win-win. And with that being said, you can see here there's a QR code. You can go ahead and scan on it. Join the New Year's revolution, guys. We have an incredible group right now going on that, I don't know if you guys know the numbers, but 95% of the people that start a New Year's resolution quit by February. We have a group right now that has actually grown since the first day of January. So what's the secret here? Resolutions don't work, but Kannaway's revolutionary detox does work. So with that being said, we have a 30-day calendar. It's accountability. We have the K-Detox 30-day Facebook challenge. And we have these resources which are accessible to you, where you're in this detox for yourself, but you're not by yourself. Just like the business, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have a lot of people on this phone on this line here that will help you expand your business and share this with others and be there to support you. So we're blessed to be a part of this. We are so excited. I literally got up at 2 o'clock this morning because I was so excited. So
Well,
thank you, Valerie.
oh, you're welcome, Jim. Thank you. And Debbie, thank you for saying yes and helping us lead the way. And so very grateful. So as we transition, I have the honor to introduce our new value packs. The value packs are how we launch our business. You know, you enroll in Kannaway and you choose the appropriate value pack to help you get started in your journey. Whether you want to very serious about a business or just like kind of getting started, we have a variety of different value packs for you. But it's very important to be able to start your business off correctly and choose the right pack for yourself. Let's take a look at our new value packs. We have simplified this. We call it the power of three. Everything starts with three here. And you'll see, first and foremost, my favorite offering is our total experience value pack. When I started with this company, there was a total experience value pack. And I said, well, if I'm starting a business, I want one of everything. I want to try all the products. I want to get the products as soon as possible on my family and friends, neighbors, so they can start experiencing it. And I came in with the total experience pack. And a few years later, rose to one of the top ranks in the company. So there is a reason why I recommend that total experience pack. More importantly, 48% discount. Then we have our executive value pack. We're going to go through these in more detail with a 44% discount. And that focuses on our core CBD products. The total product experience pack gives you all that, as well as the K-Detox 30 bundle. Oh my goodness. And then of course, for those that are really saying, you know what, I got to start getting myself in shape. I'm going to start off with the K-Detox bundle, and I'm going to add some other products, certainly the KannaTrim. To that, I highly recommend it because I am in round 2 of the K-Detox challenge. And as Jeff said, it makes it that much easier. So that is going to be a great add-on, and we'll talk more about that in a moment. So our total product experience pack, again, my favorite, what I recommend, certainly. All of our packs come, and our products come with a money-back guarantee. This product value is over $1,700. It is being offered, you only have one shot to get it, and that is at time of enrollment for $8.99. Okay, guys, I mean, look at that, almost half off. You've got an $830 savings. Your business volume, and that business volume is what helps us grow within our businesses, is 720 points. And we'll be able to help you understand more how that adds up in future trainings. But the direct sales commission on that, the commission you earn by selling that pack at $8.99 is $175. But if you sell any of those value packs within your first month of joining us, the company will double that commission. So yes, you heard me, double. That's $350 that you will earn when you sell this pack. Amazing. Next thing, we have our executive value pack. And again, you see it has the core CBD products, CBG, CBN. You can see all the details on our website. But again, $714 value at a 44% discount. Your enrollment price is only $399 for those products. There's over a $300 savings, and your business volume is $300. Sell 3 of those packs and another product or 2, and you are a director first promotion within our company. But look at that direct sales commission, $75, above industry standard for a product such as this. But guess what? You sell any of the value packs within your first 30 days, the company says, well done, we're going to pay you $150 on those packs. Awesome. And then, of course, our K-Detox bundle, just so effective. Over these past months, we have had hundreds of testimonials of people using this product and getting results. Of course, $439 value. There's a 34% discount at time of enrollment. $289, guys. That's it. You've got a savings of $149. Your business volume is 175 BB. And the direct sales commission is $50. Again, you sell 3 of these packs. That's $100 each on those packs. That's why we said just refer 3 and get yours for free with this bundle. I am so thrilled about this. And of course, the company decided to just throw in another, which You know, we didn't ask for it, but they decided to reduce the brand ambassador fee. Remember, that brand ambassador fee is you starting a business. Everything you do then becomes a tax write-off and everything else associated with owning your own business. Your brand ambassador fee gives you your website, your total e-commerce platform globally, the ability to do business in over 40 countries, your back office, training and support, everything that you need to be successful. It's $39.99 a year. Thank you so much, Kannaway. I mean, we couldn't even develop our own website for something like this. And we actually, by the way, get our own replicated websites with that price. So that's a yearly price, guys, not monthly, yearly. So super thrilled. Now, who's excited about our new KannaTrim product? I should be hearing, and I know I can't right now, but you should all be clapping and jumping around because we have, thank you, Kannaway, a 48-hour flash sale, okay? Because it's just that. In a flash, it's going to be over. So all of you on the line today and everyone that you get to get on the phone tomorrow will have the opportunity to get 15% off this product, all right? So you've got $118. Regular price is $139. You've got 83 BV. No matter, just get this product, you guys. I encourage you all, everyone on here. I should have orders tomorrow. That everyone is over, you know, however many people here, get on there and get your product. It will be live tonight, I believe. And I have to tell you, you're going to be excited about it. So do your best. It's only 2 days, tonight and tomorrow. And then it's gone, regular price, but that's okay. At regular price, knowing what I know about this product and what Dr. Titus shared and my just 2 weeks on it, I would pay double that price. Easy. Because many people do that for different supplements. So it's a steal, and thank you, Kannaway. So now I have the honor to present someone very near and dear to me, Peter Dale. He's our Global Sales Support Officer and Managing Director of Japan in the United States. Peter comes with a career in the network marketing space, holding top corporate ranks and at these companies, leading the way, creating the programs, providing the ultimate support to all of us in the field. We couldn't do our job without you, Peter. So thank you for being with us all the way from Japan. Please, the floor is yours.
Well, thanks for having me, Valerie, and really appreciate your kind words. Boy, I look at that picture from 5 years ago, and I think I might need to shave my beard to get some of my youngness back. But thank you for having me. And, you know, Jeff, Debbie, Melissa, Valerie, your leadership is critical to our success and our continuing our message of hemp in every home. And Stu, you know, you are the godfather of CBD, and you bring us another really groundbreaking product. I remember Stu was here about 2 or 3 years ago at our annual Hemp for Humanity event. And we had a chat about THCv, and the energy in the room was absolutely incredible. But I want to stress how lucky the U.S. is. You know, based on your regulatory environment, you in the U.S. through Kannaway are able to have products that there's no way we can touch in Japan or in Europe. And after I got everybody excited about potentially launching a THCv and talking about it at the Hemp for Humanity, we had about 700 people there. It got banned and was reclassified as a pharmaceutical for epilepsy here in Japan. So as a food distribution company selling our cannabis products here, we can't sell pharmaceuticals. So we are not able to even touch THCv. So again, the U.S. leading the way with groundbreaking products, and you know, you guys are really, really lucky. And Stu, we really appreciate all of your efforts in formulating this product and bringing it to all of us in the U.S. For those of you, I just have a quick message. For those of you who are familiar with the Zodiac calendar, there's an animal for each year for 12 years. It's a 12-year cycle. Well, this year is the year of the horse, actually the fire horse. And I'm really excited because this is our year to ride that horse and win the race. You know, our horse might not be perfect, but our horse's name is Kannaway. And if you have good riders who are riding the horse, they can win the race with a horse that they've been given. And we have awesome riders. We have great leadership in the market. They all presented today. We have great brand ambassadors, and I want to welcome all of the new brand ambassadors that have joined us since our last phone call together. You know, we have the riders to ride this horse to win. And it means that we can spring ahead of our competition and really win the race. Like I said, our horse isn't perfect. You know, there are always issues with a company. There are ebbs and flows. But we do have the best riders in the industry. And I'm really excited to ride with you this year and like I said, win the race. Let's do this together. You know, you all are independent business owners. And I stress this a lot because I appreciate the fact that you are owners of your own business. But we are here to support you and to make sure that you win the race with us. Keep in mind that our mission is hemp in every home. It was mentioned a few times on this call, but you know, vitamin C, when it was first established that it was critical to our health, it took about 50 years before every household had some vitamin C that they could easily access on a daily basis. Well, our goal is hemp in every home. And we're only 11 years in. Vitamin C took 50 years. Kannaway's been around for 11 years. We're only a fifth of the way. I know there's a lot of noise, a lot of competition, a lot of ideas on maybe how we can spread this message easier. But the best way is to share it with the people you know, the people you care about, the people you want to help, the people that you love, and to bring them into our community to become more healthy. Our detox line in the U.S. is changing lives. It's awesome to see. That's another product that you have in the U.S. that we do not have in other markets in Europe and in Japan. And I just want you to know that you're very, very fortunate to be leading the way with great products. You have them to share. And we are in the business of helping people financially, physically, to improve their health, to be loved, and to share our message of hemp in every home. So let's stay focused and win the race together. That's all I have to say today, but I really appreciate all of you being a part of our community, and let's make a good run of it in 2026. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, Peter. Yes, we are going to ride this horse to the finish line in time. I know everyone here, so I hope. I think we have another slide that we want to share, Jordan. That would be great, because how we're going to win the race is, as Peter said, getting out and touching people that we know, our family, our friends, in our communities, doing vendor events, going to networking events, whatever it takes to get in front of people. There are so many people that need our product, children's to adults and seniors and everything in between. But the lifeblood of a business such as ours are live events. Now, we have live events all over the world. We have a huge event coming up in Europe, another big event in Japan. Well, come March, Dr. Titus is going to come all the way to Carefree, Arizona, where Jeff and Debbie are going to be hosting with Melissa and myself, an amazing event, the Hemp and Cannabinoid Revolution. And Dr. Titus is going to be with us sharing, and we have such a great day planned for you. And of course, that's a beautiful part of the country. And I encourage you all to get to this event. We have a limited capacity. Tickets are now available. And so I highly recommend that you get those tickets and join us at the event. As I mentioned, events like these Zooms, like a live event, like a three-way phone call, whatever that is, will grow your business. It will give you the confidence you need to succeed. It will give you the fire and the power beneath your wings to help you soar. And we couldn't be more excited to be on this journey with you all in 2026. I have huge goals for this company and for the team globally in 2026. And so the corporate team is ready. They know what we're going to do. We've done it before, and we're going to double or triple that this time around. So everyone, there we go. There was our vision and goals. Thank you, Jordan. As Peter said, hemp in every home is what our mission is. Kannaway is the way. We will transform our health, our economy, our future together. If this is a community that people want to belong to, we will never be this small again. And we promise that we'll always lead with heart. We will be one of the top 10 direct selling companies in the world. And we will remain, because we are the undisputed leader in the hemp and CBD industry. And if you can't get excited about that, and you can't put one step in front of the other, and you can't reach out and ask for help to help us help you with your goals, then all I want to do is wish you all the very best. But we're here for you, and we're going to do it big time this year. And so, everyone, I'm going to turn this back over to Jordan. And thank you so much for being with us. And please, let's sell out of the KannaTrim. I already know that orders are coming through, so I'm getting text messages. So Jordan, thank you so much for coordinating this, and over to you.
All right, that was wonderful, Valerie. Thank you so much. That was such a great presentation, everybody. I mean, I feel like I learned so much. I feel like I'm very excited about 2026. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone for joining us tonight, and a special thanks goes out to our wonderful speakers. Thanks again for being a part of the journey, everyone. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you all again very soon. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.